over the last few weeks, I've had a lot of people message me and ask me how I installed my 9 Lives splitter and the Sturdy Boys. So I'm going to give you a quick video on how to install it. You should have 4 long 1/4-20 bolts with the longer T-nuts, and you should have 17 1/4-20 short bolts with the short T-nuts. So you're going to use the short bolts on the Sturdy Boys. There should be 6 on each. You're also going to use the short bolts to tie in the 2 halves of the splitter. The longer bolts are going to go on the back half of the splitter, and they're going to attach the U bracket. The U bracket slides into the subframe. When you attach the Sturdy Boy, you want to put the flat side facing forward and the riv nut facing out. You want to do that on both sides. Now I highly recommend using a hand tool to set these in place, because if you use a drill or an impact gun, the T-nut is just going to strip the plywood and it'll just spin. I was thinking of cutting them flush, but I think I'm going to leave them for now just in case the splitter bottoms out. It'll give me an indication of if it's actually touching the ground. If it's touching the ground, then I'm going to invest in the Professional Awesome titanium splitter pucks. So towards the back we use the longer T-nut, longer bolt. So once you have the splitter assembled, this is what it should look like. Once it's complete, just put it aside. So the frame brackets are held in place by 2 factory bolts on both sides. As you install the frame supports, you want to install this ducting panel. You want to put them in the rear hole. You're going to cut off these front tabs. I used the grinder, made it nice and flat because I'm using the splitter. So this is going to rest on the splitter. I know on the 9 Live site it says that you may have to replace the tow hooks. At least from what I found, I just ground down part of the bracket, and the Sturdy Boys fit nicely now over it. I didn't take much off. I didn't grind any of the welds. I just ground off the extra material. So the kit should also come with these 2 aluminum washers. They're pretty thick, and what Johnny and the boys are calling the noodle. These go in like this. And it acts like a receiver for the Sturdy Boy. So the Sturdy Boy actually slides in. You want to make sure it's over and not under the bracket. Then you have 2 more short 1/4-20 bolts. These go from the frame support into the riv nut. And that locks it in place so it doesn't come out.